lend itself to 1v1s very well. But James wanted me to see the Low Tier God video. And I know this thing's like 30 minutes long. Because I have skimmed it. Well, actually it's 53 minutes long. Because I skimmed this video. What part of this video would you want me to react to? Let's just watch.
Yeah, you should be. What is that? Is that a Stairmaster in the back? People try.
That bike I actually bought because like I was wanting to do something. Like I paid I think I paid $400 for that thing, and I sold it for $1. Because I got so tired of people looking in the background and being like, "Why do you have a bike in the background?" I put it out there on stream on Twitch one day, and I go, "Look, if you want this bike, show up to my house with a way to get it, and just give me anything that isn't pocket change, and you can have it." And a guy showed up to my house. I forgot his name. He was a little dude. He had glasses and all that stuff, and he showed up to my house in a fucking Prius. He wanted to get my exercise bike in a Prius. And I'm like, "Really, dog? You brought a Prius? You didn't bring a truck or a trailer or anything?" So like what I had to do was I had to take parts of the bike apart for the guy and put it into the Prius for him. Like I took the handlebars off of it, and I took like the computer down, and like I got it to the point where I could like edge it down into the back of his little hatchback Prius and put like the handlebars and stuff in his front seat. And he gave me $1 and went on his way. But yeah,
that's to gravitate somebody like Wings of Redemption and DSP to a specimen like myself. He said he was gonna sue that are stream sniping him in Call of Duty because you might have seen me throw a couple of pads.
One thing I'm worried about watching a Low Tier God video is he drops the N-bomb a lot. A lot. And I don't know where they're coming at in this video.
I've never cried over trolling me in a stream. Everybody, welcome to the stream. If you're new here, sorry we got to do this again, but we are back on the bull. Now,
I want to make a comment because I did watch this video because people kept asking me to review it, and whoever recorded my take on this particular thing had the worst fucking recording of it possible. Right? It sounds like he was recording it from his phone, looking at his TV. Like, you'll see it in a minute.
Personally,
because I sound like shit in this clip.
I'm on my own business. I stream, I make content, I provide entertainment. That's what I do. But for some reason, people like to either mention me or use my name for clout. Now,
before we get too far into this, I want to say this. I think Low Tier God is entertaining as a motherfucker. And anything I said here wasn't designed to hate on him, right? I've had my own losses that are embarrassing. We just watched me lose to Syndicate back when he was a zombie player, right? Losing happens. Failure is a part of life. Failure is a building block to success. Granted, my weight loss failures must mean I'm gonna be fucking like Mark Henry here soon, but you know, it is what it fucking is, right? There's no shame in losing, right? And that's something it took me a while to fucking learn to as an adult, right? So like me talking about these things that I found enjoyable about some of his past like digressions was just me enjoying that. And I look at that as part of his mystique. Like I enjoy watching him get mad, and I'm not I'm sounding hip. I am sounding hypocritical here. But I don't go out here and actively fuck with this man, right? I don't sit in his chat and hate on him and you know and sit in discords and things like that. I like when he wins too. I remember rooting for him when he fought Viscount. When I first watched the video, I didn't know who won between him and Viscount, and I was actually rooting for him to win. Why? Because I thought he was more charismatic. You know.
I know a lot of you people watching this video are gonna be like, "Well, you're a clout chaser." First off, I'm not a clout chaser at all. That's not how I got to where I'm at by clout chasing. I am clout. So don't dare fix your mouth or fix your fingers to say anything of the sort, because you are completely absurd for thinking that of the such. Now tonight I'm gonna give you guys two looks. One with glasses and one without. Either way, they're both sexy and chiseled with peanut butter complexion. Jawline chiseled. Mustache precise. Eyelashes or eyebrows pinched. Everything edged up, laser sharp. Now I hate to kind of do this thing again, but you know when people
How many? So he has 70,000.
When I'm minding my own
79,000.
business, I'm starting to think that I'm something that you can use as a way to get people to talk about you again, or the way to garnish subs, something. So somebody sent me a clip of.
To be fair, I didn't talk about low tier god to garnish subs or to get clout from it. Actually, I usually, if I talk about somebody like that, I usually just delete the streams, because my goal isn't to like have people's first impression of me be like me shitting on people or being drama and things like that. Like I don't want that to be my people's first impression of me, because like one of the things I've done in the last year or so is think about like, is this somebody's first video of ever watching Jordie, right? Because like one of my main problems I have with the troll videos is bred so many people that hate me that don't know me or know anything about me. Like, you know, people that, you know, there's people out there that hate me that don't even know who Skate Code is. Like most motherfuckers that been around here for a minute knows who Skate Code is. I've played with him for years, and it's like, I don't know. Like I want to make a good first impression, so I usually don't try to keep videos like that up.
For a particular individual.
Fuck you! Take this! Fucking.
And people say I couldn't throw 80 miles an hour in high school. You out your damn mind. Look at that sissy ass right here.
Saying something about me. We're gonna watch the clip together, and then after that, we're gonna get right into it. Because it's always a caught in the rain.
Like whoever recorded this on a fucking potato though. Like the thing I hated the most about this video wasn't him dissing me, was the fucking recording this man made of my fucking stream.
I ain't even bothered. Yet these keep coming for me. I don't really understand it. Fat, ugly, bitch ass, stealing my clout, mention my name. All right, let's get to it. Let me go ahead and screen capture for you guys. Some of you guys might know. Some of you guys might be wondering what the fuck is going on here. This is just hilarious.
I want to point out, like, why do trolls love this picture so much? Like, this picture was like me being happy that I was able to finally wear the jacket my mother got me because it was the wrong size and I could fit in it, right? This was me literally taking this picture because I was happy that I had this Columbia jacket on for the first time in my fucking life, and I took a picture of it. And like, trolls love this fucking picture. I don't know, because maybe it's because I just woke up or something like that, or I don't know. It's like the Corvette picture where I was like showing off like how good my camera takes pictures in complete darkness.
So let me go ahead and pull it up. Well, guys, as you can see on the screen, I don't even really know this guy. I've been hearing about this Wings of Redemption guy for years, right? I just honestly ignored everything and I don't know, for some reason, there's this weird circle that people keep trying to, I guess, attach somebody as swaggy as myself to two guys that I don't know.
First off, pimp, we don't use the term swag no more. That ended in 2014.
Know why they're doing it. They keep trying to attach a specimen. I mean, you see what's in front of you. You see the biceps that bust, triceps that cut, jawline to perfection, peanut butter complexion that looks like it's freshly out of a Jiffy canister. I mean, take a good look. Why in a flying are people trying to gravitate somebody like Wings of Redemption and
That's the picture.
DSP to a specimen like myself? You gotta be smoking something virtual.
Haters
in the
gonna hate
Matrix
you,
to
Buzz
dare
Bigfoot.
do something like that. I've been hearing it for years. DSP, black this, black that. Do you guys realize that when you call me a black version of something, it is prejudice? I'm not gonna call you a racist because that's too extreme, but it is prejudice for you to call me a black version of something, which I'm not a version of something.
I mean, again, I love El Loter God. I think he's entertaining as fuck. He's got charisma. I love watching his stuff. Don't take this the wrong way. But it's kind of hypocritical that you call people racist. like it, I don't know if you've ever seen Loter God go on some rants. There's this one video that a guy was facing him in Mortal Kombat 11, and he was playing him some R&B music, and he went on like a 5 or 6 minute tangent about this gentleman and his state of the color of his skin. Like he woo.
Someone who's bald, someone who is fat, someone who is short, someone who is stubby, someone who is
5'9".
unattractive, someone who is unmelanated. I am not a version of that. What I am is an entity of my self. So for you guys to keep trying to pin me with these two pinwheels, like DSP and Wings of Redemption, you're out of your mind, all right? So let me put back on the glasses real quick. Like I said, tonight I got 2 looks. 2 of them. One with the glasses, still sexy than a one without the glasses, still extremely sexy than a all right?
All right, first off, we're 5 minutes and 50 seconds into this motherfucking video, and he's talked about his Jiffy complexion at least 4 times now. He's averaging like 1 a minute.
2% of females that do watch me. The rest of you cucks, if you like it, listen, if that's what you do, I'm cool with it. Just admire from afar. All right, so let's go ahead and look real quick. Mods, keep these banned. Thank you. Get these clown ass out of my shit that are sub to do shit. Get the out of my stream and continue blowing a huge virtual. So let's get right into it. We have a video here that I've never seen before from a cuck ass channel that's sucking, that's been sucking. Guys, you're getting the raw unedited shit. If you want to see the video, don't worry about it. It'll be up tomorrow. But for now, you're getting the full unedited.
To put it fair, the Jiffy complexion was what he called himself. I'm just reiterating that.
Edited, crispy version. All right. Speaking of crispy, line up to precise.
This is the 4th time, dog.
Fade
you talked about this fade.
As if
Did you
it
just
was
get it
laser
today?
3D. And I see why are mad. I didn't curl my hair today, but who gives a I could rock a fro, I could rock curly, regardless of the fact your boy is chiseled and exquisite. All right, let's get to it. Remember, these guys are subbing the
Oh, I didn't ignore, man. I sent you a message on Twitter. Ignore my past 2 stream tips. If you read this, hold up. Let me see. If you read this, I'd like to hear your thoughts on the following. Pharmaceutical companies cannot be held liable for vaccine complications. Universal health care would mean higher taxes. I'll get right to that as soon as we finish this, man.
say dumb shit. Guys, get them out of here. All righty? Keep banning these, all right? Now let's get back to it. Remember, they're subbing to say shit. Matter of fact, let me fix something real quick. Here, to avoid any of that, this is what we will do.
This man edited this and left this in the video.
Trying to put stupid shit in my chat while I'm doing this, so we are going to, we're just gonna go sub mode. So if you haven't been subbed to me at least 3, get the out of here. Let's get to it. Now this video is called Wings of Redemption Makes Fun of Low Tier God. Now me, like I said, I'm like the internet Superman. It's gonna take kryptonite to affect me. And at the moment, there's no such thing as any type of kryptonite that could with a specimen like myself. I mean, I'm an alien anyway. I'm an extraterrestrial. I'm not even from this timeline. I'm just visiting to monitor humans just to see what's going on. And so far, what I've witnessed is a bunch of dumb shit. You know, my time spent in this timeline, I've seen nothing but idiocy over and over and over again. You know, I can't even say something on Twitter without a bunch of people coddling chicks with weaves and wigs. I'm just testing things in this.
I wonder if he gets to 10
timeline.
minutes before he
I'm
actually
not
gets to
even
the
from
video,
this
because he's talked about himself for like
timeline
10 minutes now.
From a different dimension. So let's go ahead and check this out. I want to see it. People kept hitting me up with a spam in it. Wings of Redemption makes fun of low tier guy. You can't make fun of somebody that looks like this.
He's doing it again.
Symmetrically perfect.
Oh.
You got to be out of your mind. Let's see what he said. I'm curious. All right, let's check it out.
Yeah, but low tier guys.
All right, so he's.
Oh, this video is so recorded on
Call
Potato.
of Duty or some shit.
My quality's better than this, homeboys.
Relax.
Yeah, but low tier guys supposed to be like almost pro level, right? Like
First off, I never proclaimed to be a pro. I'm not a tournament player. What I am is a sexy ass that happens to play fighting games at 2%. Never said I took fighting games 100% serious. I always have taken them 2%. I'm not a pro.
That 2% thing, that's disingenuous, right? Like, people will say, like, oh, I'm not trying. That's generally a scapegoat, right? I'm not trying. Am I saying that there's always a little more in the tank? Yeah. Like, there's times where I'm playing like a shooter or something, and I'm not going 100%. But I am doing 90%, and there's always like that little 10% in reserve I could kick it up to, but there ain't that much more difference to that. And if you're at the point where you're getting so frustrated that you throw like a $70 controller, you're doing a little bit more than 2%. That's just my opinion.
I'm an entertainer. Let's get to it.
He goes to the tournaments. He spends thousands of dollars flying around the world to play in these shits.
Real quick, I have not spent thousands of dollars to play in the tournament since 2018.
I mean, like, that still doesn't mean that you haven't done it. I mean, like, just because you haven't done it recently doesn't mean you haven't done it. Only to get bodied in, like, the preliminaries.
We don't have prelims in the fighting game scene. There's pool play. There is no prelims in the fighting game scene.
Dog, I don't know if I could handle losing to it. Like I said, like, low tier god losing to Broly legs is like me losing to Aztec Capper in a 1v1. Like, that's... To be perfectly fair, this is not a accurate one-for-one example, right? Broly legs is a person that spends... If you don't know who Broly legs is, he's basically a guy that has like a muscle deficiency. Like, his muscles doesn't grow in like his upper body or his lower body. So he plays a fighting game mainly with his mouth, and he plays on like a regular ass controller. It's fascinating how good this guy is with the abilities, with all the things that hinder him from being good, right? And he's a much better player comparatively in his game versus Aska Capper, who is another person who's a sweet person, right? I donated a custom Xbox controller to him that I paid $400 or $500 for, because it would help him play with his fans. I love Aska Capper. But, you know, Aska Capper is not the pinnacle of Call of Duty play, right? He's a guy that's a quadriplegic that plays with his face, you know. That's why his nickname was Only Use Me Face. You know, that's why I was comparing the two. But, like, skill level-wise, Broly Legs is a much higher tier player than Aska Capper would be. I'll say it like this.
That's another thing that people don't understand. When you're saying I lost to somebody like Broly Legs, you're actually dissing him. You're not dissing me. So you're saying that because the guy is limited physically and I lost to him, I should feel less about myself, when technically you're literally dissing the guy because of his discrepancies in a video game.
Dude,
See, that's not dissing me, that's a diss towards him.
I'm gonna say it like this: the only way Aska Capper beats me at Call of Duty is like I have like told me the information right before I started in 1v1. He just skipped all my funny stuff. He didn't want that on his stream. I'll repeat it here. The only way Aska Capper beats me in a 1v1 is I have pneumonia. Somebody just told me my mother died, and I'm diagnosed with COVID-19, and even then it's going to be suspect. And even then, it's gonna be suspect as hell if he beats me.
Yeah, but the difference here is like the Broly.
Yeah.
So it looks like the guy's telling him Broly, whatever the name is actually good and had to kind of correct this glob of goo.
Dude, I think Low Tier God is entertaining.
No, he is. That's my favorite fucking video of him was the Strings video where he was playing Tekken. That shit is gold.
Yeah, but he got the worst recording possible of this. If he changed, he would not be as entertaining. Like, I love everything about, like, I was watching Low Tier God versus Viscont the other day, and that shit fire. Even if he lost, I don't give. I don't hate the man for it. I look at him as an entertainer, because we're all considered like trolls. I mean, lolcows, not trolls. Lolcows. We're considered lolcows. Dude, if you think Low Tier God didn't get bodied by Viscont, like he got bodied by like Guilty. Like how do you take this quality, which it's not the greatest quality on the internet, but how do you take this and make it to that? And like every other pro player he ever played, I remember like Guilty was throwing matches to make it longer.
Damn, it seems like he has a lot of intel. Like I said, I play fighting games for the last time. I play fighting games in 2%. I don't give two
Hold up.
capital.
It says 9:19. Did he just jump? Okay, he didn't jump that much. Dude, I thought it jumped like 8 minutes. Like he had stopped and had a whole rant he deleted. Like he got bodied by like Guilty and like every other pro player he ever played. I remember like Guilty was throwing matches to make it longer.
Damn, it seems like he has a lot of intel. Like I said, I play fighting games for the last time. I play fighting games in 2%. I don't give two capital about playing fighting games at 100%. I can't make $1 million from playing fighting games. Period. Fighting games have never generated me no crazy ass money.
I mean,
period. Am I known for playing fighting games? Yes. But do I play fighting games at anything past 2%? No, because it is a pointless accolade. When I'm 60 years old and I got grown ass kids, possibly grandkids, I'm not gonna be able to tell them, yo, I used to beat his ass in fighting games. That's not a real accolade. My bloodline is not gonna respect me from playing video games good. When it comes to playing fighting games, I go at 2%. I don't play fighting games past 2% because I don't give a damn. When you guys watch those clips on YouTube, you're not watching because you hope that I win and body somebody. You're hoping that I lose so you see some salt so that you can be what? So that you can be what? Entertained. I don't even know why Wings of Redemption went down this route. It started off roasting, then it went to the middle like you think that I'm entertained.
I was actually just talking to my buddy Skate about Low Tier God. That's where this route came from.
You think that I'm actually
I didn't actually do this to do clout chasing or anything like that.
And therefore you're trying to say that I'm entertaining because you think I'm a loser. I mean, that's cool. Because
that's your words. I don't actually think you're a loser.
Where I'm used to people wanting to watch my streams so that I can lose in video games, so that they can steal my shit, so that they can post it.
I don't know. Has DSP and LTG ever fought each other?
Bullshit.
I think Low Tier God beats DSP in Street Fighter.
Now, before I start that, I didn't let anything touch me, dumbass. What I'm doing is entertaining my audience and people that are asking me to respond. Now, what I'm going to do is touch you and ban you out of my chat because clearly you don't understand what entertainment is. So since you're too much of a dumbass and don't understand how I operate with a purple gem, well, I'm going to crush and crackle your shit and absorb it into that orb. In November, I'm getting my Thanos glove. I would have pulled out your gem, crushed it, and moved on about my day. Get the out of my chat, you dumbass. I'm telling you, some people are actually idiots. Don't you realize that if anything on the internet touched me, I wouldn't be here? Come on, man. I'm the only on the planet that could take verbal bullets the way I do. Trying to cancel me 24/7. People trying to shut down my YouTube, begging people.
The thing about DSP and Low Tier God facing each other, like I've watched them both play Street Fighter, and like as a person that used to play Mortal Kombat back in the day on like PlayStation 2, kind of a big deal, you know. But I was #1 ranked on PlayStation 2 on Mortal Kombat Deception for a while on the online play. That's not saying that I would be a pro player in any manner. Like Deception was a notoriously like throw happy game. Like there was a lot of moves you could do that would guarantee you like a free throw, like along with it. And like generally the top tier of that game was being as cheesy as humanly possible, you know. And that's how you kind of knew what kind of match you were getting into to begin with. But like I know the basis of fighting games. I know how you base you try to base on distance. You try to stay just outside of certain people's move ranges. You try to do moves with little frame as possible and that kind of thing. And like different games for different strokes for different folks. But I know the basis of fighting games, right? I know what I'm looking at when I'm watching, and like LTG is better than Phil. Like just watching them side by side.
People all over begging Keemstar, begging all these people to try to get shit done on YouTube and take away the platform I work for. You dumbass idiot. If I was to be touched, you'd know. Just because your ass is worthless and had a little gym that it took you a few months to get by with $1 pledge, get the up out of here. Now let's get back to this entertaining topic at hand.
Like you know, if you like pause the game, it counts as like a winning by like 90%.
Shit, low-tier guy got bodied by this dude named Broly Legs.
I just said LTG is better than Phil. I didn't know if they fought, but I'm saying just watching the two, LTG is better player than Phil. LTG just jump ins better.
So,
he positions better.
Like I said, they're roasting him. They're not
he
roasting
turtles
me.
better
They're
when he needs a
roasting the
turtle.
fact that I lost to a guy that is talented, that is doing basically what nobody else could do. If something happened to me,
that's actually
where I
Broly Legs there.
I would just give up on Street Fighter. But the fact that these guys are in here roasting somebody just for the hell of it, no context behind it, roasting somebody for actually still playing a fighting game, but doing it the best way he knows how, and they're laughing about it. Okay.
I hate my fucking laugh, especially this potato recording right here. Like, did this guy like record this on his TV?
2014 interaction. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's 7 years ago. Yet they're still talking about it.
Spit trails on the control must have been good that day.
They ain't roasting the guy. It's not even about me no more.
Yeah, he did.
It's like me losing to like Asta Capper and Call of Duty.
But he straight got beat by this dude. The dude was actually just good at the game. He just plays it a lot.
This motherfucker's doing strings.
This dude's doing strings.
Go to your guys' chat. He's the guy dissing me because he doesn't know who the fuck I am.
That video was so funny. I fucking downloaded it.
We're actually talking about the video where like the trolls went into Low Tier Guy's chat and pretended to be me, and he went on like this tirade against me. Let's just skip to the back because
Email that people could send me to get unbanned if I banned them on stream. I just can't imagine being this mentally weak. He gained. Wait, you said he had surgery and gained all the weight back? Mm-hmm. Listen,
you got a bunch of
clearly
trolls
he's
in there.
comfortable being in a fat skin, so capitalize on it.
I just can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man.
Didn't you guys say that his wife divorced him? I think that I have my notes here. According to my notes, it looks like somebody sent me notes in particular saying that he's living in a trailer. Let me go to Wings. Let me go to his page. What the f is his page? There we go. 423,000 subs, and you're verified, and you're damn near at 500,000 subs. Your marketing is ass trash.
You right.
Your thumbnails suck.
I ain't got
You're
thumbnails.
not doing
half
what
of
you're
them.
supposed to do as a fat bald guy. Your camera is still looking like it's a I don't even know what those things, a Logitech, whatever. Your camera is not upgraded. Your stream is not upgraded. This looks very lazy. It's just basically streams on a YouTube channel.
Which is funny because like I looked into like upgrading my camera and I never could get a solid answer. Like for the most part, like upgrading to a 4K camera, like there was a couple on the market. Like an upgraded webcam is only like a couple $100. Like if I could get something that was like super good quality right now, I'd do it. Like everything seems to want to go toward the DSLR route, but like that's super hard to set up. At least it is. At least it is for me and my 62 IQ fucking brain. But like, I came to the conclusion like the quality is more based on like the YouTube compression more so than anything else. Because like, Look at my picture right here, like in my screen on yours in 1080p, and like look at his video on YouTube. Are they drastically that much different quality-wise? Not really, no. I mean, especially when something that's crunched down, you don't really need 4K quality. You know what I'm saying?
Subs, you're close to 500,000 subs, and you only have 4.7K views, 9.4K. Me, I'm a different story. I only got 70K, so if I get 10K, I'm good. But this shit is lazy as.
Yeah, but he's not taking into account that I haven't.
Could have been a nice, fat, shiny.
He's not taking into account that I pretty much didn't use my YouTube channel for 6 years. Because like, if you go to like any of my other stuff, like let's go to my YouTube channel here. Like, before I quit YouTube and everything was popping off, I was getting hundreds of thousands of views, like content. Like see, this video's got 137, 151, 110, 55, 65, 70. These are Call of Duty stuff, you know. But you know, even then, like here's 38, 30, 52, 26, 47. You know, like 122 here. You know, different things. There's 76,000. I mean, like when I was actually doing YouTube, I was actually getting more views. But like at the same time, like I kind of just quit doing YouTube for 6 years. And like if you quit doing anything for 6 years, you're going to lose a good portion of your viewer base.
Any guy on a different camera, everything's all wrong. Everything's all wrong. This is complete laziness. What is this? 3 hours? Nobody wants to watch 3 hours of shit. Nobody wants to watch 2 hours, an hour. This is lazy.
How long does he stream?
You have 400,000
Like
subs.
he's streaming like an hour and a half right now.
According to my notes, you had surgery.
I mean, like he's literally spent. Let me see. Let me get back to this thing right here. I'm looking for this thing here. So yeah, like he's literally spent almost 45 minutes at the time of talking about this on me.
I'm gonna do that shit. I'm gonna make it work.
And it's like
you can do what you don't want to do. You can eat better, exercise. You know, the boring shit. According to you, eat better, exercise, hit the gym, this and that. I know you're not gonna do that. So why don't we just focus on being a fat guy? It kind of sucks that after all these years of people asking me, do I know who Wings of Redemption is, that I have to watch you cry on stream. But then I have to watch you mention the fact that I lose in video games.
Yeah, I'm not making YouTube content. I'm making streams, which, granted, I have trouble naming streams. Like, I don't know what to name a fucking stream. That's one of the things I look at and I'll be like, how the fuck do I name this shit? It's like, I'm playing Warzone again for the 4th day in a row. How do I make this appealing? Like, I don't know how to fucking name streams. And I just grab shit. Hey, what he says.
Reflection in the mirror. Now I have notes here talking about your wife, but I ain't gonna play with that because I feel like any man.
All the notes he got was from trolls. Like I'm sure the trolls put him up to this completely.
You could be, who knows, up under all that blubber and sacks, you could probably be a guy that a woman finds hot and desirable. But as long as you're living in this uncomfortable, fat up ass skin, you're never gonna be happy. You're always gonna be a sad sack. And looking at your channel, you got to do better than this with 423K subs. If I'm looking at, let me look at a video that's far away. If I'm looking at something from a month ago and 423,000 of your subscribers.
All right, this is not a fair assessment, right? A lot of my subscribers could be people that are just locked out of their fucking account and made another account to subscribe again, right? That could be 8 to 16,000 subs right there by themselves, right? There could be accounts that you've banned and they've made new accounts. People could have actually died, right? There's people that subscribe to you and you don't upload in a while and they forget they're subscribed to you. The YouTube algorithm plays a large part of it. People have to interact with your content for it to go into the sub box. There's a bunch of factors that come in to like how many people fuck with your videos, and it's all about how relevant you are and how many people interact with your stuff. That's why YouTubers ask you to comment, like, and subscribe and hit the bell, right? That's on every fucking video to the point you're tired of hearing it, because those interactions keep them in your sub box. And you know, the number means nothing. Like me having 422,000 subs or 423, whatever it might be at the time, is pointless. It's pointless because I had such a large gap in between when I started Twitch and when I quit YouTube for a while. It is better starting from scratch. I'll give you that. I have a head start, right? I'm not going to say you're wrong there, right? But to say that, you know, me getting 10,000 views or 20,000 views on a video is terrible because of my sub count, it's like there's context that has to go with that.
Have not tuned in to at least give you double-digit numbers, it means that they don't give a about what you're putting out. It means that the people are watching your videos and streams to take your shit and make it into something better that's going to get 2-point-something million views. This is lazy. It's not calculated. Instead of worrying about somebody.
And to be fair, he just stated literally like 3 minutes ago that he has people edit his own stuff, right?
Like myself, that really lives and loves this shit to my, you know, to the fullest potential, loves himself to the fullest potential. What you should do is maybe focus on your shit and perfect it. Because right now you're getting robbed crazy. You're verified. You got 500,000 subs. And you're not doing what you're supposed to do on YouTube. Listen, if you need to shoot me a DM or whatever the you need to do, listen, your whole channel got to be recalibrated, bro.
And he right about this. Like, let's go to my channel right now. Like, I need a new banner. The podcast show's been out forever, right? Like, I have all my Let's Plays here, but like, I need to like move Amnesia down. I need to move my Fallout up. I need to move Chaos Theories up, and I need to actually make YouTube content again. And that's coming. It's coming. And like, I know people talk about this all the time, but people, I pay my taxes quarterly, and this current taxes is the final taxes because like there was like an extension, and then I filed for another extension. So like my taxes are due October 15th. And they're actually at my account right now being done. But once that's done, that lets me know how much money I actually have, so I can actually invest in the videos that I'm actually doing, because I want to make a real run and try some stuff, right? But like, it is what it is. But I need all this shit changed. I need a new logo, and like, he's right about this. Like, this is all trash. Like, it needs to be rehauled, because like this was made in 2014, 2015, maybe 2016. I don't know. Whenever the podcast show first kicked off. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is.